Welcome back, everyone. I'm Crane Bramp. You're all brainiacs, and this is episode 16 of Herbs Herbs, where we're crashed budtenders out on the rim, just trying to make a little coin and survive. And that's exactly what we're going to have to do this episode, because we have an encounter, and it is not insects this time. It is a full-on 65-person raid. It's actually a siege, but these guys are fixing to... I mean, unless they, like, go up here, they're going to come right by the turrets, which means we might as well get everybody out there and get busy with these guys. So before we get started, because there's going to be a lot to do, appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with the community, watching the video, and I hope today is the day I earn that like and subscribe. Now let's get right on into this. There are a few things that I want to cover before we start this, because it has been a busy time in between episodes. It hasn't been a long time. Number one, the thing that I need to talk about is we have increased the difficulty. As I said, instead of strive to survive, we are now on blood and dust. We'll probably run that for a couple of episodes, see how that goes, and then just keep increasing our threat level, which was the idea anyway. I'm so glad also that these are humans and not insects. I was getting so tired of insect raids. Anyway, everybody's got their XR miniguns. Most people have their flak armor on, most don't. Still got a few people that are needing the ACUs, the little combat uniforms and stuff. We've done quite a bit in between episodes, so we have 4 of our people, Murky, Quinn, Scara, and someone got malaria. We had a bulk goods trader come by. I will put that up on the screen. Made another really good run. We have extended traps. We had an exotic good trader come by in Aurora that helped out with our mood. We got Devil Strand. We'll talk about that here in a little while. We had an Eclipse. A Prosthesis trader come by. Absolutely worthless. You already know. Advanced System Salvaging allows building a salvaging bench, as well as plenty of recipes for salvage mechanoid technology. However, everything costs mechanoid parts, which can only be obtained by scrapping advanced mechanoids, which, yeah, we're probably going to have some of those. And then we got a siege, 6,500 threat points used, 65 raiders. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. The game's trying to kill us. So, all right. So first thing out, let's go and get everybody on the line. Also, Ginger is one of our top intellectuals. I'm going to, but she only has a 6 shooting. The only other person who has a really high intellect is someone. But someone has a 19.74 shooting, so I'd rather have her on the front line. Also, I've been lazy. I still have not done Pitch's defensive position. Here's my concern. This is 65 people. Most of these guys have ranged weapons. There are some melee. I do see a couple of guys out in here with grenades, which worries me. So I think I think the best method for this, I might pull everybody back into this corner over here, this left-hand corner, let them mess with these turrets, because the turrets don't have enough range unless they come right across here. Where are y'all going? Oh, y'all are going to go right there. Okay, so we do have a few toxic shells, so we're going to go on and take the incendiary off. We're going to put... toxic gas shells in here. We're going to have Ginger man this mortar, and then we are going to set a force target. I'm going to bet that they're going to drop about right there. So let's pull out, speed this up just a tad, and let's see what we can get done. If we can get a toxic out there, it will not aggro them, and they will build up toxic, and they will not attack us until people start dropping. So let's go on and pull back over here. And then Colabar, I want you right there. Pitch, I want you over there. And we really need another one, like, let's say... I want to do it on the ground, not on a person, and there's so many of them that... You know, anyway, so what happens with these toxic shells? You can take a look right here with Tina. And if you take a look at her health, she has toxic gas initial. This builds up fairly quick, and they will pass out similar to sleep gas. but it does not aggro them until a bunch of them start dropping. So my hope is that we can get a few out there before they get everything built. People will start collapsing. We'll maybe reduce their number by a quarter, a third, maybe even half. And then if necessary, we'll pull back in the base and go from there. There we go. There we go. There we go. And you can see they're dropping like flies in there. All right, come on, boys. Come on down here. I got something for you. I'm going to go on and mark this as hold open just in case we need to pull back through here. I don't think we are. I think we've got enough people. We're probably going to lose a turret or two. These embracers are probably... Oh, Ginger, I'm sorry. You're fine. You're fine, darling. You can come over here. We're probably going to lose some turrets. We're probably going to lose some embracers. Very nice. Very nice. Doing a good job. Boomtown. Boomtown, you are going boom, dude. All right, y'all can come on out here. Let's go on and take care of that. And then we've got some stripping that we need to do. All right, unrestrict everybody. Is anybody hurt? I don't see anybody hurt. All right, so let's grab someone. She's pretty close. And let's do our strips. All right, I think that's all that's actually up and still alive. So that'll get them. He looks like he might have marine armor on. Oh, heck yeah. So somebody's going to get a nice set of untainted marine armor. Looks like we got some decent weapons in here. Someone, can you come over here? There's another one. We'll go on and strip him. Home to unrestrict everything. Let's take a look at our restriction. Everybody's on unrestricted. All of this is going to get rebuilt. We got a crisis of belief. Gray's spirit is broken because he's starving. Okay, I don't know why you're starving, homie. Oh man, I got rid of the Arco quest, so I'm gonna have to remember that. And right on time, we have a bulk goods trader, but I don't think I'm really going to mess with him. I don't think we've got that much right now that we need to sell. All of this stuff needs to come in. So it's going to be a minute while we do that. So anyway, hopefully we don't get another raid in the meantime. So that was pretty decent. We have increased the difficulty. That was 6,500 raid points and 65 raiders. And yeah, thank you, Lords of Rimworld, for not sending that solar flare while we were having that attack. But that right there shows you that we really, really, really need to get our kill box set up. You know what? Every time I do this, they don't build this in the corner, and I ended up having to take one out and all that good stuff. This is finally getting done here. I'm also going to go on and do a remove roof area on this whole thing. We're going to disassemble those. I want to make sure all of that's hauled. And then we're going to do a remove roof so that we can get rid of all of these transparent roofs while we're at it. And then we may come in and re-roof this. I'm not quite sure yet how I want to do that. I guess it depends on how we're going to do the gas, because if we do the gas, I'm going to have a roof on it to keep the gas in there. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do as far as that yet. We do have our chem fuel production up and running. It still doesn't seem to be running as much as I want it to. I guess because we're making all this synthylene. But I've got both of these set on power 5, and we're just barely creeping along. Our crude oil storage is going down also, so these are still good, and our cap is still up, so we don't have to relieve any pressure there. I guess we're just we probably, as much as I hate to say it, need another freaking oil well, and I'm not happy about that. So anyway, what do we have working here? Let's make sure that our research is actually didn't turn everybody off, and it did. I really don't understand this, because it doesn't happen with everybody. Like Willie May or whoever this is down here, somebody doesn't get set off of research. But like all of our good people end up getting set off of research, which is just a pain in the butakas. So anyway, we do have our throne room finished. I have our harp in here. I have our meditation throne. The drapes are in here. The braziers are in here and lit. We have our columns, and it is of the correct size. And then I realized that we lost somewhere along the way whoever it was that we had set to royalty, and we don't even have anybody to assign to the throne. So, yay! So we're going to have to watch for a quest where we can get some honor. And, yeah. Once we get some honor, then we can assign somebody to the throne. So anyway, this is what we've got for our research: improved computer sensors, reinforced walls, basic managing software, power management, advanced autopsy, doing medical mats, which requires us to do, doing advanced medical mats, which requires us to do medical mats. And then I have royal armaments, which includes the burst blade, the plasma lance, and the heavy mono sword and stuff. But these require our pawns to have external heavy exoskeletons to even lift them. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. But that means that we need to get our advanced bionics going. And I completely forgot that we had researched this, and I hadn't even built bionic benches. So I built a couple during the layover between episodes. So what I want to do is I want to have enough stuff in stock. So that's ears and jaws. I want to have enough in stock to be able to replace 2 people with all bionic parts at a time. So that means we're going to need 4 eyes. We're going to need 4 arms. We're going to need 4 legs, 2 spines, 4 ears, and then 4 bionic jaws. And then we should also, is it here? Right. So for the exoskeleton suits, we're going to need MAAI chips, which obviously we can't make right now, but let's go on and copy this, paste this link to over here, and then, you know what we'll do? You know what? I'm not really sure what I want to store those in. I guess we could store them, if I've researched it already. We could store them in, if I can even find my storage. I am just, man, my brain is just not working today. We can store them in these large crates. Now, these hold like, I believe they hold 20, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go on and do wood, because we've got to do some wood storage anyway. I mean, we've got to do some wood cutting anyway. So let's do, you know what? No, I'm not going to go out and do that. We're going to do these in syntholine. Really hate to do 3 of these, but we need 3 of these. I want 1. I want 2 for bionics and 1 for art. All right, so that's going. We have the crafter bots working on that. Everybody's got miniguns. We need to get melee weapons out for the guys that have that. We've got that on research. This will do for now. It's not the greatest stuff in the world, but it'll do. I also did our personal bedrooms. And what we're going to have is we're going to have a hempcrete roll bed, a sleep accelerator, a disinfectant stand, because it's a linkable according to the bed. So we're going to stick that out there. We have our slate end table. We have a yellow lava lamp, a bonsai tree, insects. We'll cover that in just a minute. We have a flower pot. We have a dresser. These are slate. Oh, good Lord. It's awful. I'm going to have to change that. We have, why are all these such crud, man? And then I have a piece of art. So let's get rid of those. Those are in terrible freaking condition. So is that. Who is on construction that has such a bad... So it's got to be you. A 7 and a 6. I tell you what, we'll take the 7 and the 6 off. And we'll leave... I really want this person to, like, learn more. Why don't we put them on repair and deconstruct as a 1 so that their stuff will come up so that maybe we can use them later. Yeah, probably. And we'll put these guys on 1 for construction. They're both, like, up there at 20. So we'll get that replaced. So how many insects have we got? Oh, God, that's why. Actually... Yeah, that's 106. That's way more than we normally have. Oh, man, we haven't even picked up everything from outside yet. All right, so we'll do that. Let's get everybody on the front line. Really interesting. Doulahan and Pitch don't seem to be assigned. Make sure everybody else is getting down there. I have to remember to do that when we get that done. And, think that's probably going to be about it. Did we lose any bots during all this time? Anybody got to be repaired? No? I guess not. Let me look over here on the bot list and make sure everybody's alive, so... All right, let's do these stupid bugs. Here they come. Alright, they have definitely broken through. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Alright, you guys... Can y'all please come back over here? Thank you. Dude, we may have to fall back inside, man. This is insane. That is a lot of bugs, man. my God. This has been absolutely crazy. Merc, will you go tend yourself, please? Oh my gosh. All right, we have got... I am flabbergasted that... I mean, flabbergasted that there's been this much death and destruction from just raising the difficulty one. There was somebody in the comments the other day that was like, the lack of combat or something, lack of encounters or something is, I can tell, or it's noticeable. Well, whoever that was, you got your wish this episode, because we've gotten our entire line of turrets completely destroyed twice during one episode. All right, so where are the bots? Like, it was okay. So this one needs to be repaired, and then that one needs to be repaired. So we got the raid, we got visitors, tactical computers finished. New quest, Great Dane sitting. Doan Zeri, a knight of the Refugee Empire, is making a request. He wants you to take care of his favorite pet, the Great Dane Harvey, at Gerben for 18 days. Suffering from paralytic embrasia, must be kept in bed. For unknown reasons, the Great Dane's been targeted by an orbiting mechanoid swarm. A swarm mech cluster of 2x size will deploy nearby. 4 janissaries will be placed under your control. You'll have to feed and house them, but they may die in battle without consequence. Sure, but I'm not going to take it right now. What we're going to do, I think, is go on and make to Great Dane. So, you know what? No. Instead of that, let's do an animal herbal bed. We'll stick it like, we'll stick like 4 of them over here just in case. Just in case we get any other animals or something that we need to do healing beds for. Let me make sure that everybody's actually unrestricted. They are. Oh my gosh, man. So much death and destruction. Go on and uninstall that. And anything else up here that looks like we want to get it? There are some shells, napalm, and incendiary Mark II. Nice. I was saying we needed some incendiary Mark IIs. All right, we're down to 12,000 steel already because we're having to rebuild all of these. So I can't think of too much else that we need to do except cleanup at the moment. I did get all of these rebuilt also, and then we're probably going to have to start working on some other stuff. But what we're going to do, I'm going to start letting these guys clean up, I think is the best thing. Rebuild the front line. Then we're going to start working on our bedrooms and everything else. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side of the speed up. And hopefully we don't get slammed with another mega raid sometime before we get everything rebuilt. All right, this seems like a really good spot to take a break. The mining co has stopped by, so let's get someone out here to trade with them. I want to make sure that we get plenty of steel. So I'll take all of your steel. How much plasteel do we have? Damn. Give me 1,000 plasteel. Gonna need it. It's 12 grand. We've got 34. I think I can live with that. So we'll go on and take that. We're doing good on components and everything else. I got tired of waiting on this stuff. We're going to need to get this stuff in. So I've got it all marked as haul urgent. Let me make sure everybody's still on haul urgent, except for, yeah, my researchers. Okay, so you can't already haul. Okay, so that gets everybody out there. We've also got a shaman merchant, which I'm not interested at all in messing with. Okay, that's fine. You left. Allied, the refugee empire, is allied with us. We got a gift from the empire as they left. Textiles trader, improved computer sensors, shaman merchant, cargo pods, and Gray went on a nature retreat. That was earlier. We still are researching. I'm having to keep an eye on it because it's still flipping them off and stuff every once in a while. But, you know, it is what it is. We have a ton, an absolute just ton of organs, which is just crazy. But these are done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go... I mean, we can probably go critical on these. So we'll do body parts bionic. Any other ones that I really need? Probably Ultra Tech. And... yeah, animal body parts. I don't know if we're going to do those or not, but I would like to get those done. All right, so we'll go on and I'll copy and then paste that in there. And then this one right here. What was it I wanted to put in this? I can't remember now. I made this specifically to put... art. Sculptures. That's what it was. So we're just going to need art, period. And then that is also going to be important. All right, so we also need to finish this. So let's get our furniture. Let's put out some patch leather. Where's it at? Patch leather armchairs. So we're going to want that and that. And then I am going to want a slate dresser. We're going to put that right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a blueprint of this, hopefully. And then we are going to paste this a couple of times. So I'm going to grab this whole blueprint right here. And we're just going to call that bedroom 1, just like that. And we're going to pop it there, there, and there for the moment. Because building 4 rooms with fine tile and everything is actually a pretty big deal. So good quality. Man, what is up with the awful quality stuff that everybody's building? It's got to be the builder bots or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll find some better builder bots the next time like somebody comes around. But another thing that I would like to get done today, at least one of these, is to get one of these infected ship chunks done. But this is plenty of stuff to do. We're still hauling stuff in. We've still got bionic production that we're doing and all kinds of stuff. So one more time, guys, we're going to do a speed up and I will see you on the other side of this. Not bad, not bad. We are still working on bringing stuff in. We do have some stuff over here, no storage space. I actually ran out of space for like tainted stuff. I had these built, but I didn't have them actually set to tainted. And then I have some down here that are for really lower quality stuff. And these are full, so I made some more and I'm building some more right here. And we'll do everything that's normal and below in here, because I've started scrapping everything normal and below, and we're going to start keeping good and better. Let's go on and get this slate dresser. See if we can actually build another slate dresser that's of a decent quality. But we have all those going in the bedrooms. We're finally bringing these people in. I'm not really sure. I just realized that we really don't have a place to store bodies anymore. So I think I may have to make like another refrigerated section. I kind of want to wait because I want to do body processing after we get the kill box done, but I may have to make some meat hooks. I may do that in between, like just stick a cooler right here and put some meat hooks in here. In fact, you know what? We can go on and stick out. Unfortunately, I can't do these out of biocomposite. So let's do 1, 2, 3. We'll just do a whole line of these right here. And then when they get built, I'll assign corpses to them. And yeah, we'll figure something out. This may end up being body processing. Who knows? The problem is this huge amount of overflow that you get over here with just so much stuff that it's just absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, we'll get that done. What kind of trader do we have out here? A combat trader. Someone, could you go check with him? We might have a bunch of stuff that we need to sell. And then finally, we are looking pretty good on our bionics, which means that we probably need to go on and start setting people up with bionics. I'd also like to look and see if we have another XR minigun somewhere. I'm not sure if we do. XR shotgun. There we go. We'll drop that. That's an excellent quality. And someone, after you finish with the trader, can you grab that for me? So let me check with this combat supplier, see if he's got anything that we want, see if he's got anything that we want to sell, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so we have sold an absolute crud ton of stuff in here. And believe it or not, this guy has burst blades. Now, these are the big melee weapons that require an exoskeleton, but these have built-in EMP emitters. And I'm just thinking, since we've got advanced mechanoids in, that burst blades might be the way to go. I mean, he's got plasma lances, but the thing about the plasma lances is they set people on fire, which is not that good for mechanoids, and I really don't want to burn up my loot. So he's got 12 315. I tried to sell all of the organs. He just doesn't have enough money and doesn't have enough stuff. I grabbed some components and a few other things, but, you know, it is what it is. And there we go. Oh, okay. I also got a tech print too, which is compact weaponry. And if I'm not mistaken, we've got a whole bunch of other tech prints. I just don't remember where they're at the moment, which, you know, isn't the greatest thing. I guess I'll remember later on. But I think that is a really good place to leave it. I really wanted to do one of these infested ship chunks, but to be honest, man, the episode's going to run really long if I do. We've still got a ton of stuff to clean up. We've got bionics to do. I do want to do some bionics before I leave. I know I always do this, guys. I apologize, but let's do a spine, a left eye, a right eye, a left ear, a right ear, a jaw, a left arm, a right arm, a left leg, a right leg. Make sure I got that right. Okay. Because look, you can install someone's arm also on their leg, or install a leg on their shoulder, or install a leg on their hand. Oh, okay, that's a little too weird for me. Anyway, we'll get someone done. Who else is we'll do Sherrod next. You know what? No, we'll just go down the line, man. We'll just go down the line. Let me get this one done, and then I'll be right back. All right, this is a lot of stuff. He actually had stuff. We can cure muscle parasites. We can cure the stab and repair his toe. And I don't think that someone has anything. Does not. So we don't have to worry about that. That'll be 2 of them. So guys, I really appreciate it, man. It's been a great episode. A little bit more action than we're normally used to, but we're at a higher difficulty. And our spots in between episodes may be a little bit shorter now. So regardless, you know what it is. If you like what you see, if you like what you saw, hit that big red subscribe button. I will see you back for the next episode. Herbs.